it's the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to... are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 23 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bid the up.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Raiders pick it up. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They are led out by the 15th overall selection in 2019, former Ohio State Buckeye Dwayne Haskins.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game, so he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again. Haskins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. And now another one thrown incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and...
Now a handoff looking right. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
31. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he stopped immediately there.
Raekwon McMillan on the tackle. No gain on the play.
Back to throw. Levy. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harper.
Dwayne Haskins.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. He missed on his first 3 passes. Was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
2 yards, good enough for a first. Taylor.
First down.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Again, the ball carrier.
A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Another carry.
Up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away from the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January, and hopefully.
Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30, and that's a touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So call off the pick 6.
Everything looked right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
Number 38.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
35-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now it's Haskins. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way. And boy, he can get hurt.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw. Levy being chased out left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Corey Littleton able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29.
To throw on 2nd down.
Levy's pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that...
And the Raiders have got him.
The quarterback sack.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now Haskins on 1st down. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 40.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 6 catches, 122 yardage-wise, and a score as well.
And that touchdown adds to his lead. He is the NFL leader as we roll through November.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
The tackle made by Jalen Smith. It's a gain of a yard. It's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's now,
as usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 30.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talk about, they shouldn't wait.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
Taken down and sacked.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the offense will take over. The Raiders set to go back to work. With them losing here in the 2nd quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to... On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Taylor.
The 35-yard line.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Number 38.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
And they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Complete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Over the middle, complete. That's Harper.
Haskins.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 33. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
The running back.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Haskins will throw. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
7. Raiders 3.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive.
It's here set to begin the drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to. We still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But the ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Raiders. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Taylor stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Ball carrier.
5 yards remain on 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The Raiders on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 7, Raiders 6.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He has not had the start to this game that he envisions here in the 2nd quarter. He's struggling a little bit. But, hey, they're in the lead right now. So kind of what's going on in his head, do you think, Charles?
I think that's what he has to keep in mind. Winning the ball game is not going the way he wants in terms of his own play. But, oh, yeah, that's right, winning the ball game. So don't press. Don't try and do things outside of what's going on right now. Don't try to increase your game or get yourself right. Just make sure you continue to lead your ball club and keep them moving in the right direction.
Well, they've got that lead so far. 1 interception for him, no touchdown passes. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Levy. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Levy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And 12 yards to go.
From the gun, Levy. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Try to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
2nd and 4.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Crowder's got it over the middle. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
1st down.
And he's got the hook up to Ruggs.
Haskins pass.
And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
85.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Again, it's Haskins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Austin Seibert on for the point after.
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card.
Cowboys.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
And now here come the Cowboys. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 30. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables.
Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski.
6-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
He'll get that one complete to Connor. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On third down, Levy. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Going for the deep ball. And this is caught. A big play there just before halftime. 54 yards. So there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
Raiders 20, Cowboys.
As they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Over first and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
A loss of 3 yards.
And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week. And this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
Third down.
From the gun on third down. Haskins, open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
The Raiders first down.
On first down, it's Haskins. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Jalen Smith racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Now Haskins. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the 3rd.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turning the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side. Throwing on first down. Levy, throw complete to Herndon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Dwayne Haskins sacked.
Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Intercepted by the Raiders.
Well, you were backed up into a 2nd and long, but instead of trying to get the yardage back in chunks, he's trying to get it all back at once. And this defense was just lying in wait, and they're there to pick this one off.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
A gain of 15. First down, Las Vegas.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at
no gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Haskins. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because...
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Taylor. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different? You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Connor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And it's caught by Herndon. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 40. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. On 1st and 10 is Conner. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The 18-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a third down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Open man Lamb. It's complete. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Operating from the gun, Levy. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Max Crosby in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. From the gun, Levy. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Levy. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Conversion is no good.
A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the 4th quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a 1-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down, Haskins. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 4.
4 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Haskins. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying a 4th quarter advantage.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins, reception here by Ruggs.
Haskins.
That throw good for only a couple and brings up 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him a first down. 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
15. And the Raiders first down.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. And he'll find Ruggs on the right side. And now White. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. We'll check on his status when we get back. On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
27-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Raiders.
They run with Taylor. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
On the draw is Taylor, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
He is good. Makes the score Raiders 26.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, Levy. They'll roll him out right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
6-yard line.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You know, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On first down, Levy able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 14.
To throw on second down. Levy, he'll buy some time right. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Raiders probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And now here come the Raiders. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. And
quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Taylor. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Throwing now is Haskins. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Haskins pass.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
It's 4th down.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball,
a leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. He's back to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
We all knew the situation. We're in the 4th quarter. Who's going to step up and make the big play? Well, we just saw it, didn't we? Took their shot, downfield, got it, and now they're in a great position to take the lead.
A very important extra point there, up and good, and that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. And now they get the timeout call. So they got one of the big plays that they needed. Can they do it again? Don't change that dial. So everything rests now on the right foot of Austin Seibert. This from long, very long range. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good.
And it keeps the score Cowboys 27, Raiders 26.
Well, that would have been something if he could have saved him from that long distance there in the closing seconds, but it was just not meant to be.
They need a little more time and a little more yardage to give him a realistic shot. And that kick's a good metaphor for this game, isn't it? They're going to wind up a little short in the end.
Raiders 26.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back.